occupied with being about the Father's business. The most notable event of this day was Jesus was casting the money exchangers and selling of animals out of the temple. The temple at Jerusalem was enclosed by three courts. The courts of the men, outside of which was the court of the women, and the outermost court was the court of the Gentiles, where the money exchangers conducted their business. This business consisted of selling animals to sacrifice to travelers who could not conveniently bring with them a lamb or pigeon or dove. The business also consisted of exchanging money, because the temple tax imposed upon visitors could only be paid in the shekels of the sanctuary, whereas the common money people used for ordinary commerce was Roman coinage. The temple money had not been minted for centuries and was insufficient, not only in the countryside but even with the people of Jerusalem. On this day, our Lord cast the money exchangers out of the temple and drove away the animals and their owners. This cleansing of little temple in Jerusalem applies to the church class as a whole, but even more importantly at this time of the year to us as an individual stone of the temple class. As Jesus purged the temple, we must purge ourselves of any worldly influences and defilements, so that we are fit to be dwelling place of Jehovah. The other notable event of this day, as the Lord and disciples walked from Bethany to Jerusalem that morning, was the cussing of fig tree, because it bore, as Jesus the fig tree, unlike most other trees, bears an early crop of fruit called tusk by the Arizona leaves. The tusk is a forerunner of the real figs, and when they are absent, the tree bears no figs that year. This leafy fig tree, barren of tusk, was a symbolic of the Jewish nation. Israel professed to be God's people, but was virtually barren. Our Lord's casting off of the nation of Israel was pictured in this act of cussing the fig tree. The next morning, as the group passed by the fig tree again, the disciples marveled at how quickly it had withered. Jesus replied to them, "Have faith in God," thus calling their minds to a higher meaning of this miracle. It was God's power that was at work, and that mighty power would be exercised on their behalf as necessary according to their faith. Are we resting in confidence faith? Are we bearing fruit of faith? Are we bearing fruit of faith and all the other fruits of the Holy Spirit? If the Lord passed by us today, what would He see in our branches? Friends, hope this message has blessed you and challenged you in your spiritual life. Stay tuned to my next video for the rest of the 3 days before Jesus was crucified. If you like this video, please do subscribe our channel and click the bell button so that whenever the next video is uploaded, you will be the first person to be notified. So stay blessed, and thank you so much for watching The Dear Friends. Hope this message has blessed you and challenged you in your spiritual life. Stay tuned to my next video